I'm telling you, Skeleton Man, this is new media, not old media. We don't need to make clickbait. We can make the content we want to make. We're not beholden to anyone. Okay, so you're older than me. Then you know better, right? Is that how it is? Oh, hey, how you doing? This is American Bravado. We're trying something a little different today. I'm JT. This is my executive producer, Skeleton Man. And we're just talking about the stories of the week and what we should start covering. For instance, what I want to start to look at is Kenya's elections. In an unprecedented move, the Supreme Court of Kenya nullified the elections. What do you mean it needs to be more local? Okay, we'll do it more local. In the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey, the Texas coast has been devastated, billions of dollars of damage. Not to mention the hurricane in Florida, Hurricane Irma. What do you mean not divisive enough? They literally blame the Republicans for the hurricane. Okay, fine, we'll do what you want to do. In 2018, Kid Rock will have a new name. Senator Robert Ritchie.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the next senator of the great state of Michigan, Kid Rock.
Now I know that's a bold statement, but Kid Rock is a bold guy. Check some of these clips out.
Like it or not, Hillary Clinton lost, and your president is Donald Mother Trump.
Woo! Woo!
And if you want to take a knee or sit during our Star-Spangled Banner, call me a racist because I'm not PC and think you have to remind me that Black Lives Matter. Nazis, bigots, and now again the KKK says screw all you, stay the f away. I'll look the nation dead in the eyes, live on TV, and simply tell them, you never met a mother like.
Woo! How's that for badass? Okay, so maybe that didn't convince you. You're maybe one of those skeptics. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't do my homework. So I did break the speech down point by point, policy by policy, so we can have a look over.
It seems the government wants to give everyone health insurance but wants us all to pay.
All right, first up, health insurance.
And to be very frank, I really don't have a problem with that.
Now here it doesn't have a problem paying for health insurance.
But a redistribution of wealth seems more like their plan. And I don't believe that you should save, sacrifice, do things by the book, and then have to take care of some deadbeat milking the system lazy mother man.
But he takes a firm anti-socialist position against it. Next up on the docket, single moms, who are of course a burden to society.
But read my lips. We should not reward these women who can't even take care of themselves, but keep having kid after kid. Of course we should help them out. I want to sit here and sound like a jerk. But let's help them out with child care, job training, and put their goddamn asses to work.
But then he advocates for state-sponsored child care, which is far from the libertarian position. Then we get the deadbeat dads.
And you deadbeat dads who refuse to be a man, who refuse to raise your sons up to be good men, you ghetto glorifiers and gangster wannabes, I say lock all you up and throw away the keys.
Lock them up, throw away the key. It's a pretty authoritarian position. And I think the men's rights activists might have something to say about that. But this is where he might gain some points.
So please, Almighty Jesus, if you're looking down tonight, please guide us with your wisdom and give us strength to fight.
Positive Christian message here. Followed by...
Because wouldn't it be a sight to see President Kid Rock in Washington, D.C., standing on the Oval Office like a G, holding my ready to address the whole country?
That's right, you know those Christian conservatives, they love whipping the out and spreading Jesus' love all over the place. That's the Christian message. I mean, if Christian conservatives were cool with that, the 2000s might have been fun. So after adding up all these points, it appears that Kid Rock appears somewhere here on the political spectrum. But I think if you're looking at the politics of this, you're looking at it all wrong. It's the message he's saying. The dialect he's using is very important. It's a localized American dialect heard between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., otherwise known as daytime talk.
Being accused of being the father of 13 babies.
We call him the baby's daddy of Champaign, Illinois.
I have a very personal relationship with Jesus Christ and have been since I was a boy.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm going to kill you, give me $200.
I have a question for the crack whore mom. How do you feel betraying your daughter?
Smoking, dirty living, pieces of fun
Go ahead, turn on the TV right now. Turn on Maury Povich. Is he saying anything different than Kid Rock is? Not really.
Let me ask you this. You're talking about them closing their legs?
What? It ain't number 31.
If you're the father of 11, why wouldn't you be the father of these two? They're not there.
Why say anything new when you can say what Maury has been saying that's kept him on the air for 30 years? And if you don't think these daytime talk show hosts have a reach, you need to look at the Nielsen score. Dr. Phil has a 3.7 Nielsen score, which is somewhere around 4 million sets of eyeballs on him. Whereas Anderson Cooper, a centrist news journalist on CNN, has only a 0.7 Nielsen rating. Now compare that to Judge Judy, who has a 6.9. That's over 9 million sets of eyeballs on her every day. That's a lot of influence. And modern daytime talk has had a history of influence in political change. It's no coincidence that Dr. Phil, one of the most prominent Christian voices in the country, was huge during the Bush years. And it could be argued that the world would have no idea who Barack Obama was without Oprah's endorsement. Even as the world gets more digital and we get information from other sources, daytime talk still has a huge political influence because of the key voting demographics within it. First, you have the impoverished. The median income for daytime talk audiences is $20,000. Next, you have women. Over 75% of daytime talk audiences are comprised of women. Then you have the elderly, who vote more than anyone else. And most importantly, you have people who have nothing to do on Tuesday. It will be really easy to get into the voting booth. The only issue is whether or not Kid Rock can successfully reach this audience. If he does, this election is in the bag. If not, well, he still might want to rethink his career as a daytime talk show host. I mean, it really is working out for Judge Judy. Let me know what you want to talk about next time so we can... What's that? No, we're not talking about the president. Listen, literally, put down anything in the comment section, and that's a topic I want to delve into. All right, thank you very much. This is JT and Skeleton Man. Till next time.